Hi, Chef Pete here with Culinary Cooking School. Tonight I'm going to show you how I do a steak. I think it's one of the best ways to do it. We're going to start off with a nice piece of New York strip, already trimmed, and we've got a sheet tray with a rack lined with a little bit of foil for easy cleanup. I'm going to pop this in an oven at 275 degrees and roast it for about 12 to 14 minutes, and then we'll make the rest happen. Be right back. So it's been 14 minutes. We pull our steak out and you can see how the color has changed, and it's all one temperature and it's ready to be seared. At this point we're going to salt and pepper it, put it into a smoking hot pan and sear it. At this point you could also grill if you would like, but I think a pan seared steak is hard to beat. Be right back. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but my pan is pretty smoking hot. It's been on high for several minutes. I'm going to take a little bit of butter and just a touch of olive oil and swirl to coat the pan. I'm going to take my steak and put it seasoned side down and then season the other side. Sorry, I've got to turn the pan up. So when you're cooking your steak, you don't want to be flipping it over and over and over again. You just want to have a nice pair of tongs, pick it up, and take a look and see the color. It should have a nice brown, crusty texture to it. This is the kind of color we're looking for. Nice, dark brown. I'm going to flip this over. And let it go until we've got a nice crust on the other side. I'm going to tent it with a little bit of foil and let it rest for several minutes while we make the sauce. When you've added your wine to the pan, use a spoon or a spatula to scrape up any bits that were stuck to the bottom of the pan. That will also aid in the flavor of the sauce. We've got our wine basically reduced, probably by about 2/3, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of beef stock. You could use veal or chicken, and it's always best to have homemade if it's possible. Bring the stock and the wine mixture up to a boil and reduce by at least half, probably even close to 2/3. So we've all reduced now, and I'm just going to heat this up over a medium-low. So we'll finish off by adding a little bit of butter to our sauce, and this will fortify the sauce, slightly thicken it, and give it a nice sheen as well as a nice flavor. And we'll be back here in just a moment and I'll show you the finished product. So for our final presentation, we've got our baked potato. I'm just going to go ahead and slice this open, give it a little squeeze, like so. We can put some butter or sour cream in that. We'll take our beautifully cooked steak, pop that on the plate, and then we'll add our sauce. Top. And by all means you can add more sauce if you need. So for our baked potato, butter, sour cream, cheese, whatever you really like, and this is kind of what we look like in the end result there. Hopefully you guys can see okay, and we will check you guys out later. Take care. Chef Pete out.